Hello everyone, Treecks here with more Metroid Part 3. Last time we... Come on, where am I? There should be a way down from here. But... Well, last time we got the Varia suit, giving us more defense. Should be able to die a lot less. Especially with the next item coming up. Which I believe is an energy tank. We're also kind of needing of. Because I've been on low health almost the entire game by now. Because I suck at this game. And I'm still going. Ow. Everything should hurt less now. We're not full missiles either. Okay, this next item is not an energy tank, it's a missile tank. Sorry for misremembering, but I do know there's an energy tank coming up. But apparently it's the next item because there's two items here. Oh, sorry. Let's see, I know there's a way past here. Ah, there you are. Strange, I do remember this corridor continuing, because I know there was a way past there, but for some reason I could not remember that it was higher up. Here we have the energy tank. I thought I was going to get earlier. But no matter, we're getting it now. Alright, and with that we have 299 health now. I'm not going back that way. I'm going here. There's nothing here further on other than the way back to the start, because we're going back to where we started this game now. Might as well just keep the footage going. I'm not low enough. This is the way to the bombs. For reference sake, that's where we are now. The far right corridor of Brinstar. Hey, I said it correct for once. Don't count on it happening too often. Okay, this path we have seen before. It won't take too long. We'll only cut footage when I'm on a very long way back. And I think it's crossing multiple levels to get somewhere. The next destination is still in Brinstar, so might as well just keep it going. Because keeping this footage going means less cutting in the video. Because I don't know if people know it, but cutting in videos is a lot of work. Just recording these things is the easy part. And even that's a hard thing to do. Something I've underestimated before I started doing this. But still, it's still the easier part. The editing of the videos is where it gets hard. Not that that's hard, even though my editing skills are on an amateur level. I'm far from a professional video maker, but still. It's not the things that I do aren't that hard to do, they're just very time consuming. I'd rather just have the video be 5 minutes longer with backtracking, because that's what we're doing right now, the backtracking part of Metroid. Other than just sitting on a half-hour video editing program. I'm getting frustrated with that. I'd rather just die in video games, that's way more fun. Okay. We're in the blue corridor now, and as we know, we started all the way at the bottom of the blue corridor. The first place where I got lost. Thank God I got lost, because that's the whole reason I'm not using a guide, because I'm hoping to get lost on multiple occasions. Oh yeah, you can't shoot down in this game either. That's something I'm used to of older, newer Metroid games as well. You can shoot up, but you can't shoot down. Go away. As you can see, the Varia suit is already helping because I'm not dying as horrifically. There is an energy tank up here, I'm pretty sure. There you are. I believe I can get it. I might be able to get some of these zoomers. Finally. Took a while, but I got it. Very annoying to get, as you can see. Like I said, you could use one of the zoomers to go on the right wall, but that didn't really work out, so I decided to use the other bug to get under the energy tank and then freeze him. Why am I going back here? I was on my way to Norfair. Yeah. I'm not going to Treecks yet because that was the reason I was going there. I was thinking I was ready for Crate, who has a special level for himself, which is to the left of here, but I'm not ready for that yet. I have a couple of things I need to get in Norfair. There's a couple of items I really want to have before I start taking down the bosses, the two space pirate generals, Crate and Ridley, in that order. So I'm going to Norfair now. See what the elevator to Norfair, because I'm going to cut here. Right, back in Norfair. Going back in here because we need to go back to the room where the high jump boots were. Aha. I laid bombs on you. Go away. I know you want revenge for me pranking you, but I was gonna let you live, but now you die. Don't jump in the lava, Samus. Alright, where was I? I was saying we're going back to the room where the high jump boots were, because there's actually more things to do there. Could have gone there earlier, but I was not going to, because I was going to die if I did that. Oh. I know you like that lava, Samus, but I don't want you to go in there. Your Varia suit makes you hurt less in it, but you're still going to die in it. You're not immune to it. There's no gravity suit in this game. That's something different Metroids do. Starting from Super Metroid. The first game where Metroid really becomes good. Because these first two, I can argue, are, especially nowadays, looking back at it, not the most perfect games. But from Super Metroid and everything after that, ooh, finger licking good. Those are the games I want. Stop spewing fire at me, you stupid seahorse. Excuse me if I do not remember the names of all these guys, of all these enemies in these games. The game also does a bad job of telling you what they are. Some of them I know the more common ones, which you also see in a lot of other ones, like the Zoomers and the Shriek Bats and the Wafers. Okay, freeze you. Get up here. As you can see, you could bump the wall behind the Chozo statue where the high jump boots were, and there is more stuff behind it. Okay. One more room, and then we're getting to the next intersection where I want to be. One of these fire trap things there, although it's not spewing out fire, so not really sure why it's there. Maybe for the hard mode. Because their belief is there's one password you can push in to get a harder version of this game. And I never played a hard version of the game. I think the normal version is hard enough. Normal version kills me constantly, so why would I play the hard one? I'm not a Metroid expert. I know where everything is, I know how to clear it. But that's all. Alright, this is the next upgrade we want. One of the most important ones, one of the most staple ones even. Okay. Why am I grabbing all these missiles? I never use them. Ow, ow! Not fair, I'm in the door. Anyway, screw attack. The most awesome game in all of Metroid. What does the screw attack do? It makes your jump fancy, as you can see. But it's more than just fanciness. It's best shown in a demonstration. Give me an enemy that's not in the lava. I'm in the lava now. Great. You. Well, this one is immune to it, but still. Kind of demonstrates what it does. The screw attack is an attack in the air. And it makes you immune in the air as well. You cannot get hit in the air if you're screw attacking. And most of the enemies that are not immune to it, like the guy above there. But most of the enemies that are not immune to the screw attack die in one hit. I can demonstrate it here. These guys took like 12 hits with the normal blaster. Screw attack, they die in one hit. No problem anymore. Right, this thing, these things. I believe they're supposed to be rocks. But as a child I always saw Christmas trees in these things for some reason. Yeah, don't ask me why. Even these things gave me a lot of trouble. No longer an issue. Screw attack and they're gone. Right, another fake wall. This one for some reason is one space below the normal platform. But once again, it's a not a dead end corridor. Go away with your stupid fireballs. I know I'm invading your planet and everything, but that's not my problem. I'm here to get rid of some space pirates who are using Metroids as a dangerous weapon. If you guys get in my way, I just get rid of you. Alright, this is another obvious not dead end. There is a way down. Yes. Fake lava again. I need to find another entry point. I can't really see where I am. Oh, there we are. It was just the right wall. Okay, next room. This is the room where we want to be. Enemies no longer an issue, like I said. Some enemies still are, because like you've seen on the first enemy which I tried, some enemies are immune to the screw attack. Some enemies are immune to every weapon, so even the screw attack. I was just thinking, did I go the wrong way, but no, I was not going the wrong way. The block just didn't want to. Okay, this is getting very annoying now. Leave me alone. Let me platform. Energy tank. Right, we're at 499 now. With the Varia suit and everything and the screw attack, it just became a lot harder to die. Go away. Okay, where are we going? I think I'm going towards the... If you just leave me alone, I can think for a moment, stupid enemies. No. Do I want to go to Crate now, or do I go to... Yeah, I'm here right now, so might as well just take that other corridor. There's one more corridor with some extensions, the missile upgrades and everything. And I was debating on doing that now or after I took care of Mr. Crate, or just do them while I was on the way to Ridley. No, I think I'm here right now, so let's do them right now. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit puzzling how to get into rooms or get out of the rooms. This very first Metroid doesn't make it as obvious all the time. But I knew I got in, so I can get out. Okay, going back this way. Back to that green corridor room. Where the top room was the one that took us to the screw attack room. This was the bottom of that corridor. There's one more room we can go into to get more stuff. Because like I said, I haven't been using the missiles at all, unless for the doors where you have to use them. Getting a lot of missiles is still not a bad idea because you're using them a lot on the bosses. They're the boss killers in this game. And after this we're going towards the first boss. And then I want to have as many of it as I can. And another plus is that the next beam upgrades also this way. You do not technically need that. Ice beam works perfectly fine in the even crates area. But I think the next one is kind of better, question mark. Because that's debatable. Some people are better with the ice beam and some people are better with the wave beam. I don't really mind them that much. Anyway, more fake lava. As you can see, when we went to the green corridor room again, we stayed on the bottom but took the left door this time. Bringing us to this corridor. Which has more fake lava on the bottom. How the hell would people know? There was no internet or game guides back in that day. Being one of the earliest people... Why am I doing this? I can screw attack this guy. Being one of the earliest people to play this game... Must have been tough, finding all this stuff out. Nowadays if you can't find anything you just go to the internet and walk through me please. I can't find this puzzle out myself. I'm gonna be honest here. I did that too with this game. Going down first, once again. Fake floor, I'm pretty sure there's a fake floor, yes. The wave beam is through the door on the right. I know what that is, but I believe there's more expansions down here. 2, I think. Yeah, there's no 3 here, there's 2. I believe that one room at the top of Norfair was the only one where there are 3 in a row. The game is very nice there, but not always. I'm not getting more as 2 here. Here's the first. Another missile expansion. Most of these expansions in this game are the same, obviously, because there's only missiles in this game. And energy, of course, but there's no super missiles, there's no power bombs yet. That's something that's thought up later. Alright, getting the wave beam now. That's the final thing we can do in Norfair for now. Then I'm calling it an episode. You get out of my way. Oh. Need to be careful not to jump straight up if you want the screw attack, because the screw attack only activates if you jump at an angle. As you can see, jumping straight up will do nothing. Jumping while holding left or right will make you screw attack. Thank you. It can be quite annoying trying to guess when the block will reform, timing your jump correctly. Alright, this is a room where you need to be careful. Some of these jumps are too high to make normally. If you fall between some of these pillars, it automatically means death. And I got through it. Alright. Room to the right is a dead end. You're going to expect it by now, but once again, fake lava. There's stuff underneath it. In this case, a very important one. What I consider the best beam in the game. Unlike modern Metroids, where you combine your beams. If you pick up the ice beam and the wave beam, you get an ice wave beam. This game does not work like that. We lose the ice beam here and get the wave beam instead. And don't worry if you want your ice beam. That's still a possibility. The ice beam will respawn at where it was. And also in another spot, because the ice beam is actually in two places in this game. The other one is not really needed. It's too far out of the way, I think. And that first one is quite quickly reachable from all angles in Brinstar, so it's not really necessary to get the other one. The other one is in Norfair, to be exact. It's one room below the room where we got the 3 missile expansions in a row. There's still a room below there, and that's where the second ice beam is. But it will respawn there. And it's something we're actually going to get later on, because finishing the game requires the ice beam. Just everything in between is easier with the wave beam, I think. So it's still worth getting the wave beam at this point. Especially since we're here right now getting those missile expansions. Because we're going for 100% obviously. So we're here in this corner. Might as well get the superior beam. Too bad you can't defeat the final boss with it, but still. We have it for now. We'll make Crate and Ridley and their areas easier for now. So we're going to get there next episode. I will see you then at the entrance to Ridley's lair. Quite close to the start of the game. Treecks out. Slight change of plan, people. I told you the room to the right was a dead end. I lied, it was not. There is a expansion here. Why didn't it work the first time? Ah, help me. Almost got stuck again underneath those stupid blocks. Okay. It's quite a long corridor, so... Sorry if the video time becomes too long after this. I don't really think so. We're at... What is it? 22 minutes, I think. Why did I think this corridor was empty? I suddenly realized we should have been at 65 missiles, and I was only at 60, so I thought, oh, I'm missing one. This was the one, thank God. It was not too far out of the way. So, now it is Treecks out. See you at Brinstar next time.